One thing I did like is right in the beginning, like the first thing it says, this is a quote by Robert Frost, and it says, "Two roads diverge in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference." Oh my God, I love that. I absolutely love that, because I think that might be one of the biggest problems with people feeling so depressed in their life is they didn't take, they took the most traveled path. They took the open path. They took the path that everybody else told them to take instead of carving out their own niche. And when you don't follow your own path, man, there's a feeling of hollowness. There's a feeling of unfulfillment in your life. And I think it's really important that we're so unique, we're so individual, that it's really important to trust your instinct and to let your instinct guide you and to create your own path, man. Carve out your own path, because I don't know, I think that's the key to happiness. And I think that when you do that, when you follow your instinct and you carve out your own path, I think you're really being the shining example to others for them to follow their own path.
Yeah, it's a hot day. I'm hanging in the sunshine. You should hit me with the splash gun so I cool down. Won't you come on over?
Hey, what's going on? I know, I said I was gonna make a video every day, and then I woke up Saturday and I was like, I'm not gonna make a video today. And then Sunday we had plans, and I had some things going on with my family, and I was like, I'm not gonna make a video again today. So I guess I'm not gonna make a video every day, at least on the weekends. I will make a video on the weekends that I'm giving a group session, because I've never done that before. And I think that will help certain people that have never taken part in my group sessions to like feel connected, or to feel like this is real and this is really happening. So I mean, who knows? Maybe this weekend maybe I'll make a video this weekend. I have this thing where I don't like to do things if I'm not feeling it. And I mean, I say that, but I have family. I have my wife, or my partner, and my 3 children. So obviously I have to do things that I don't want to do sometimes. But in general, if I'm not feeling it, I don't do it. So we'll just have to see how many videos I make. But I've had some interesting synchronicities with Egypt lately. Like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I had at least one client each of those days start talking about, during the session, they were seeing like Egyptian symbols, or they were talking about Egypt. And usually when I get those synchronicities, there's a reason for them. And I think earlier, like when I first started to, I don't know, wake up, I don't even know what that means, but I really wanted to know what some of my other experiences were that I've had in other lives. And, I made a couple valid attempts to uncover, that information, and they didn't really work out. Well, they didn't work out at all, because I didn't recollect any, past lives. But I don't know, ever since that time, and it was probably back in like 2014, I've had like zero interest in knowing my Akashic field, of knowing the other lives I've lived. I don't even know why. With one of my clients, who had these, this Egyptian theme going, I was telling him, I was like, man, I don't even really know. I just don't care. Like, I don't even want to know. And I don't really understand why I don't want to know anymore, but I just don't. And my wife right now, she's doing a meditation with Mateus. Are you guys familiar with him? He's had a couple series on Gaia. I love that dude. I mean, there's something about him, man, I just love. And he's one of these guys that is able to tap into the Akashic field, and he has full memory of his past lives, or the lives are going on right now, but the other experiences that he's had on this planet and other planets. And man, I highly suggest if you're unfamiliar with him, you would really enjoy him. But he's doing this thing where he's actually in Egypt right now, which is another synchronicity. And every day for a year, he is doing this, doing like this 30-minute conversation and then like a 30-minute guided meditation. And man, my wife's been doing it every day. She has not missed a day. I think they're up in the 40s or maybe day 50 or something. I'm not really sure. And I really admire the fact that she just loves it and she's just like doing it every day. I mean, I guess I have my own little, I do my daily group sessions, which, oh God. I think the longer I do them, the more I just like look forward to them. And I think they're amping up. Like, maybe that's just my personal feeling with them, but something is happening, and I don't know, man. I think I'm just supposed to do group sessions. I really do. In fact, I was talking to my wife last night, and I was thinking, it was one of those, what would you do if you were just really rich? What would you do what would you do if you just never had to worry about money? I mean, would I still do this? And obviously I would, but I really think I would just do group sessions, because I think they're actually just as beneficial as the personal sessions. But you said, well, what would you do? And to be completely honest, man, I would do the group sessions, and then I think I would get back to making art and just making art. I just love expressing myself through other mediums besides talking. I'm not the greatest talker. So, and actually I just ordered this Banksy, this print, and I think I would be like a Banksy artist, man. Like, there's something about that dude making these social statements. I just love him. And then I was thinking, wow, I'm 54, dude. It's not too late. I can still do my own version of Banksy and getting my message out through art. But anyway, so and one more thing, I did get my custodian's book. Somebody had recommended this book to me because it talks about people and whose their only job is to be on the planet and to reconnect people's energy field with the larger energy field of the planet and the universe. And that's what I do. And so, you know what? If you left me that comment, can you email me, case@333reconnect.com, and tell me where that's at? Because to be honest with you, man, I don't know if I have the time to go through this book to find it. I just very curious. I mean, I will, I like to just dig in the middle of a book and just work my way around. Especially like a Dolores Cannon book, because you don't need to start at the beginning. And actually, speaking of the Solomon Speaks, this is another book that you don't really read from front to end, from the start to the finish. It's kind of one of those books where you just open it up, and that's what you're supposed to read. And when I read this book, I feel like this book is talking directly to me. And I think that anybody that ever reads this book or that's drawn to this book, this is written for you. So last night, I was talking to my wife about these Egyptian synchronicities that were happening. She was talking about Mateus, who's in Egypt right now. And so I was thinking, what am I going to do a video on today? And I grabbed Solomon Speaks and I opened it up, and sure enough, that's exactly what happened today. I woke up and I just opened it up to page 58. And this is what it said. And it literally, to me, it answers the question that I was thinking about with, why don't I care? It seems like a really interesting thing to find out, but I just don't care. And it says, you must concentrate on what you have in common with humanity. That's your gift, not on what makes you separate. You possess the energy that can access a great portion of humanity. If you're looking to say that you are more loved, or you are more special, or you are an enlightened spirit from countless paths, it's a misguided function of ego. And countless paths would be all these other lives you've lived. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, I've done this and I've done this. You don't need to know if you are more loved or you are more special or you are an enlightened spirit from countless paths. You only need to know that your life is the energy of the universe. You have been given the opportunity to relieve suffering in this plane. The sooner you let yourself become at one with the universe, the sooner you will find that these concepts will have less meaning for you. Now, dude, that answered my question. Now, I know it might seem egotistical. It's like the more you feel at one with the universe, you don't need to know that stuff. I don't know. It just really made a lot of sense for me personally. And when I read this book as it was written for me. And if you read this book, you should read this as if it was written for you, because it was written for you. So, okay, man, this might have been a boring video, but today it's all I have. So, okay, man, I will say one more thing. I have been waking up. I'm so excited. Like, I just am so excited about what's getting ready to happen and I'm not talking about the election. I'm talking about like these next 6 months, because something so big is getting ready to happen, man. I can just feel it in every cell of my body. And I know it's going to look like complete chaos. And when we start to see these systems starting to implode and deconstruct, it's probably going to be a little bit fearful for a lot of people. But man, where we're headed is in the right direction, and I cannot wait to see how this unfolds. Okay, man, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and more than likely, I will make a video tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Okay, love you guys.
What's that? Surfing on a wave of good feelings. Well, it's just another Friday in paradise. So bring your A game, cause you know this party won't stop. We could never run out of time, sipping strawberry lime. You know I wanna share it with you.